Well, is cash still king? Time for your crucial market commentary this morning. And for that, we go to Barclays. Strategists at the bank think that global stocks will outperform bonds in 2024 as they navigate a soft-ish economic landing. Joining us for the discussion, we've got Yahoo Finance's Madison Mills, who took a look at this note here this morning. What do we know?
Yeah, so it feels like a week of if you blink, you're going to miss a projection change. So I was interested to see Barclays kind of changing their tone here after 2 quarters of saying, like you said, Brad, cash is king. Now they're saying, actually, we're going to get into stocks here. It's time to have a little bit more risk, which is interesting even after we've seen a little bit of recovery in the 10-year. Having said that, they are saying it's time to get in on stocks. They're projecting single-digit returns in 2024, not double-digit, which I also found that skepticism from them a little interesting because the S&P already broke out of their predicted numbers for 2023, but having a little bit of that skepticism in their calls heading into 2024. And it's interesting, we've been talking about the Walmart earnings throughout the morning, guys. In their note, they said the market should look beyond any negative earnings and look ahead to the future with stocks, which feels to me like a look to NVIDIA earnings next week.
I mean, Sazi brought a whole wad of cash here on set.
Look,
I just look at that. I wasn't in studio.
I mean, it's just a lot of cash because that's how
we're all trying to figure out what's going on.
Look, if NVIDIA disappoints, and when they report in about a week and a half, that would send this market way, way lower.
Well, yeah, that's the catalyst for a lot of the AI hype, and that's
that's why you have to pay attention to Cisco.
Yeah.
Today with Cisco, I'm not saying they're direct comparisons, but if Cisco is warning about the demand environment, maybe estimates for NVIDIA, maybe they're just a little too high next year, just a little bit.
Yeah, and then that would throw in question a lot of the outlooks that we're getting here for 2024 because we know so much of those gains obviously based on the performance of tech driven by NVIDIA, something we've been talking about now for feels like forever, but at least the last 10, 11 months.
No, it's forever.
It feels like forever. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, how much then is that going to change? We certainly have seen strategists revise their outlooks time and time again, especially this year, given all the uncertainty. And as we look ahead to the setup into 2024, there's still a lot of investors out there kind of scratching their heads at exactly what the Fed is going to do and exactly then what that means for equity returns next year.
Right, and they're continuing to look for that breadth outside of mega cap tech names. And I saw this morning that hedge fund investment in mega caps is in the 99th percentile. At the start of the year, it was in the 12th. So we're seeing a lot of diving into these tech names because how long are you going to wait on the sidelines and say, that's bad if we're going all in on 7 names, but I also have to show returns at the end of the year.